Happy Thursday. I hope you've had a good day. I think my lens is dirty because it looks like I have a filter on, but I totally don't. Yeah, the lens is nasty, I think. I had a good day. I went out to my older son and I went to my dad's house today, and we spent some time up there. Um, had a good trip, stopped by the produce place. Look at this big ass tomato. This is a yellow stripy tomato. Big ass tomato. I bought a bunch of tomatoes because we're kind of coming to the end of the good tomato season. I bought some of these yellow ones. I got these little small, they were called like pink tomatoes or something. They were little and they're really good. They're a little sweet, almost it's almost like a cherry tomato but larger. Really good. And I got some Cherokee purple tomatoes. I had one of those tonight with dinner. We had pork chops and I had I cut up one of my Cherokee purple tomatoes to eat with my pork chops. Look at this big old sucker here. Woo! It smells so good. I just finished making a video that I will schedule it to post tomorrow. Um, I think it's something in the air. Because this seems to be cyclical, however you want to say it. Tomato. I will go for a while and not get a lot of complaints about my content, and then I will get a shit ton of complaints over like 2 or 3 weeks where pretty much every other comment is like, why do you make so many of these? Why don't you ever make these? I only subscribe to watch these, and you never make these anymore. And whatever these is, somebody else is complaining, you make way too many of these. You need to stop making so many of these. Fucking hell. Sorry, but like, what? And it seems to come in bunches. I'll go for a long time and not tell. I don't know where I need to look. I don't know. For some reason, I'm confused. I will just get a whole bunch of these comments. So I made a video incorporating some of this shit. It's kind of like one I made several years ago. I think I gave it the title something like "This is not an ASMR video" or something. And it's kind of similar to that. And the title of this one is "We need to talk about your YouTube channel. .. And I'm dressed literally like this. Like, I didn't even change clothes. I went to an exercise class and I was thinking about it during the class. I thought, that's the video I want to do today. Because I've been gone. I've been in Virginia all day. And I got back just in time for my class. And I'm in this class and I'm thinking, that's what I want to do. I'm not going to put on any new makeup. This is the makeup I've had on all day. I'm not redoing my makeup. I ain't doing shit to my hair. I'm gonna make a video looking just like I am right now. I ain't doing nothing. And I did not. So I'm gonna schedule that one to post tomorrow. It's kind of snarky, kind of bitchy. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's only like 28 minutes long. Something. It's less than 30. And I got my fan. I ordered this fan on eBay. Isn't it cute? The Charm of Color. It's from Putnam Fadeless Dyes and Tints. It's a fan from like the 60s or something. From compliments of C.C. Carroll and Son, the home department store in Laura, Ohio. And then it has all this information on the back about the company. I just thought the peacock on the front was super cool. I liked all the colors in this fan. So and I know y'all said you can find little fans at Dollar Tree, but those little fans that they have they fall apart very easily. And I was looking for like a church fan, with the wooden piece, and the paper board here. This is the kind of fan I was looking for right here. And I featured my weird ass tomato in my fan in the video because I felt like it. And I do what I want. And that's why I do what I want. Because people are constantly bitching no matter what kind of videos I make. They're still going to bitch. They're still not going to like the video. There's always going to be somebody that hates that video. But on the flip side, no matter what video I do, and this is always so cool. I love this. No matter what video I do, even if it's an experimental video and most people didn't really care for it and I didn't really care for it, there will always be one person who will say, I have been waiting for somebody to make a video like this. Thank you so much. And that just tickles me to death. That makes me happy. There's always at least one person that will say that. I have been looking for a video, an ASMR video like this. Thank you so much for making it. There's always at least one person who says that. And that makes the whole thing worth it to me, to have one person say that. Because I know that feeling. When I first learned that ASMR had a name, it might have been around 2012 or so, or somewhere in there. I had been looking. I had been going online since Google became a thing. I had been looking online since like 2000 for, scalp tingles, sound triggers. I'm like, what is this thing that I have? Because I had tried to talk to people about it and they looked at me like I was nuts. Like, Mary, no, I don't experience that. That's weird. So I kept looking on the internet like somebody else has to experience whatever this is. I have to know what this is. I think it was around 2012 that I learned that it had a name. It finally had a name. It was ASMR. I'm like, thank you. Finally. And then I started looking around on YouTube for videos. I love the sound of people typing, but only if they do it a certain way. Not that angry, loud typing, but just gentle typing on a not super clacky keyboard, And I found one from, the YouTuber's name was, I believe it was Hush Virginia, like all one word, Hush Virginia. And they had this typing video on there, and it's still like one of my favorite typing videos on YouTube. Oh my God, I bet I played that video 100 times listening to the typing sound. I would be at work doing my work, and I would have that video playing, and I'd put my headphones on, and I'm working, I'm doing my work, but I'm listening to that, and it's just very relaxing. That was like my background noise, and I would just keep it on a loop, and it was like a 10-minute video of typing. Best. Oh, I was so happy to find that video. And then I kept looking for more videos that were like ASMR, but back then there wasn't a lot to pick from. But then I found Gentle Whispering, and I don't remember exactly what year I discovered her content. I do remember she had less than 100,000 subscribers, but I don't remember exactly how many she had, but I'm like, damn, that's a lot of subscribers. She might have had like 75,000 or something. Like, wow. Because I was so excited to know that, like, yes, there are other people who experience whatever the hell this is. It's not just me. I'm not crazy. And yes, it is awesome. It is awesome. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to cure it. It's fantastic. And so I really got into watching her videos, and I loved them. I remember there was this one in particular that was one of my favorites. It's where she was showing some pieces of jewelry. It was an early video. I still love that video. I don't watch ASMR videos anymore because they don't work for me anymore. But that one remained a favorite for many years for me. It's nostalgia. Like, that is still one of my favorites right there. I love that one. What the hell was I talking about? How did I get off on that? I don't know. But yes, it was so nice to finally know that there were other people out there. There was like a community. It wasn't big at the time, and there weren't tons of people. But there were people who experienced it, and there were people making videos geared toward triggering it. Like, yes, yay, all right. And it made me so happy to know that I was not alone. So, but yeah, I had been checking Google periodically for a while, like trying to find anything like scalp tingling from auditory input. Like, I don't know how to search for this because it didn't have a name for the longest time. And I've had it since I was little, like 4 or 5 years old. I had it, like, as far back as I can remember. I have had it, and I love it. It's one of my favorite things. So it's just really nice to know that other people had it. I never in a million years dreamed I would make ASMR videos. That was like the last thing on my mind. I was just enjoying it. And I was at a period of time in my life when I really couldn't have done it anyway. It was just, I had too much going on. I had way too much going on in my life. I could not have made videos. There was no time for it. But finally I did reach a point where I could. And I'm so glad I started when I did, because it was the perfect time for me to start. And it's been great. I've really enjoyed it. So I have the video processing over here on my laptop right here, and it's giving me an alien-like glow because it's like right there. So yeah, I went up to my dad's. We spent some time up there doing some stuff. And then we stopped by the produce place. I ate way too much junk food because they have all this candy, and I got some candy, and I ate candy all the way back to Greensboro. And then I wondered why I had a stomach ache. Like, you dumbass, you're damn near 50 and you don't understand the cause and effect here of eating a big bag of bulk candy all the way home, and then you feel like shit by the time you get home. Well, I wonder why. You're going to experience a sugar crash. That's why you feel like shit. Because you're going, pew, ugh. And then I went to an exercise class, and I should not have eaten all that junk before going to this class. I thought I was going to die. But while I was in there, I was thinking, you need to make a video. You do. And I'm still detoxing from the internet for the most part. I'm not completely, but I'm trying to stay away from it. It's sort of like before I quit smoking, I was trying to quit smoking for a long time. And basically that just involves sneaking out back for a cigarette when no one's looking and hope they don't smell the smoke on me afterwards. Like, chew some gum, eat a breath mint. Like, that doesn't do anything, but I think it does. Trying to quit smoking, yes. I've been smoke-free for over 10 years, so I'm just putting that out there. But yes, I'm trying to detox, but I did tootle around on the internet a little bit earlier today and a little bit last night, but I'm trying. But you know, one thing I've discovered, and I know this, it's not rocket science. I have a lot more free time when I'm not wasting my time on the internet. I have so much more free time. It is nuts. It is nuts. We had a nice long chat, my son and I, on the way home, and talking about his plans after high school. I'm not going to go into details because that's his personal life, and he doesn't want me talking about his personal life, so I'm not going to talk about any of that. That's his business. I did tell him I get a picture of him the first day of school. He said, "Oh, Mom." I've taken a picture of both of my kids for their first day of school, going all the way back to the beginning. I said, "You can't break up a set. I have to have a picture of you on your last day of high school. The first day of high school, I get a picture of that." "Oh, Mom." So I bribed him. I told him I would give him a Pepsi if he would let me do that, and he agreed. So I'm like, okay, but you got to do it because we did shake on it, so you got to let me do it now. So I always get a picture of them together, and usually I have them standing in front of the door, and they're both like, they both have this look on their face like, ugh. When they were younger, they would smile, but as they got older, it was more like, "Oh, Mom." They usually have their mouth open because they're mid-complaint when I take the picture. "Mom." So they look like zombies. But it's the best I can get some years. That's the best I can get. When they were smaller, I noticed a trend. In their pictures when they were younger, they actually would stand there and smile with their little book bag and their little lunchbox. You know, but as they've gotten bigger and bigger, they're just like, ugh, stop it. I'm going to miss that. Yes, it's going to suck, but yeah. Monday's the first day of school. I'm ready for school to start. I have everything squared away. I'm trying to get my younger son back on a schedule. He's been a vampire for like all summer. He sleeps during the day and he's up at night for the most part. Freaking Dracula down there. He's been living on the couch. It looks like a homeless man has just taken up residence in my living room because he's just got shit everywhere. He leaves all his toys down there and it's just chaos. So we're going to be detoxing the living room over the weekend. We're going to get everything straightened up and put away and cleaned and swept and mopped and fixed back the way it's supposed to be because my living room has just looked like a battle scene all summer, and it's just gonna, no. We're going to tidy it up over the weekend, and he's going to have to go back to sleeping in his room. He never sleeps in his room in the summertime. He sleeps on the couch downstairs. It's crazy. The couch actually sleeps really well. My dad told me that when we went on the Triad Honor Flight. He stayed with me the night before and the night after. And I told him he could sleep in my room. You know, like, this bed is super comfortable. I'll sleep down there. But he said the couch is actually super comfortable. He said, "You got the best sleeping couch I have ever seen. That's a good napping couch, a good sleeping couch." And I did take a nap on it one day after that, and it actually is very comfortable. It's not lumpy or weird, and it's actually a nice couch to sleep on. Normally I don't get to because my son is on it, but summer's almost over. Summer's almost over, and school starts Monday, and I'm very excited. So I'm going to go get a shower. This video has another 50 minutes to process. It's only 28 minutes long, but I did a software update on my video editing software, and now it takes way longer to process shit for some reason. It's like new and improved or whatever, so now it's slower than ever, which is the way things seem to go. For my job, for my work, every time they do a software update, it makes things like shittier somehow. New and improved, yay, yeah, almost to the point where I can't use it anymore. Thank you. I'm not blaming the IT guys, but like, damn it, there's this one IT guy in particular that I have to talk to a lot. We will call him, I don't know, Steven. That's not his name. Like, Steven, what happened? Like, I will call him up, Steven, what is it, Mary? My computer's busted. What do you mean it's busted? It won't work, it's busted. I'm not very helpful. The IT guys hate me. Like, you need to explain to me exactly what happened. It's busted, Steven. It doesn't work. I cannot help you if that is all you can tell me. You cannot just keep saying it's busted and expect me to know what to do. They're down in Atlanta, so they can't smack me or anything. I love my fan. I want to just walk around fanning myself. Like, I need a big old floppy hat and some pearls. I declare. Yes, I love my church fan. It's not actually a church fan. It's a Putnam Fadeless Dyes Intense fan, but I just thought the picture was super cool. I had to have this one. A lot of them have Jesus on it looking miserable, but I really like the one with the peacock on it. I thought that was just cool as shit, so I wanted this one. I paid way too much for it. I think I paid like $12 for this fan. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to be hanging on to this. I may put it in the car. That way I can cut the motor off and not die. And I can continue to make videos and not die because it's so hot in there. One of these days it's going to cool off. But not today. And from looking at the forecast, not for the next week. So anyway, I'm going to take I'm going to get my shower. And then I'm going to take my tomato downstairs and put it back in the kitchen where it belongs. I'll cut into this bad boy. Look at this. Woo-wee. There were some there bigger than this one. Look, it's like a brain. Look at it. It's about the size of my brain. These things are so good. I love the yellow tomatoes. They're not quite as acidic as the redder ones. And they're really good on sandwiches. They're good in salads too. But I'm going to go put it back. I have that in I have 2 or 3 other kinds of tomatoes down there. So I'm going to put them all together. And I like to see them all together on the counter. It makes me happy. So anyway, thank you so much for being here. I am thoroughly enjoying my detox. I highly recommend it. Get the hell off the internet. Except for my videos. You have to watch my videos. And then get the hell off the internet. There's nothing worth watching on here anyway. It's all bullshit. Just go outside and take a walk. Read a book. Do something else. Go to the library. When was the last time you went to the library? Don't ask me, because I plead the fifth. The last time I went to the library was probably... Well, no, I take it back. Well, does it count when I went to the Randleman Library to buy some books from their book sale? That doesn't really count, though. I don't think that counts. When was the last time I went to the library to, check out a book? Long time ago. I still have a stack of books on my nightstand I haven't read yet. I am so behind. But yes, I'm feeling good. I got a lot done. And I don't really miss being on the internet all that much. It's not that great. And, gosh, tomorrow's Friday. I gotta work in the morning. And after that, depending on how much work I have to do tomorrow, because I don't know, I'm a contract employee. I'm a paralegal, but I do contract work. Sometimes I have a lot. I may actually have a lot because my attorney was on vacation for like a week and a half. And he just got back like Wednesday night. And I didn't check my email at all. I've been gone all day. And it's my day off anyway. They need time to miss you. If it's your day off, don't be checking your email. I'm going to wipe this. I want to see if this looks any different if I wipe it a little. Yes, it looks clearer. I used my shirt sleeve and I wiped the camera and it's actually clearer. It was dirty as shit because my phone is always gross. I try to keep it clean, but I still just have my little meaty fingerprints all over it. So he was gone on vacation. He went to Canada to visit some family because he's originally from there. He went to visit them. Then he went to visit one of his daughters who lives out of state. Went to see her. And just took this big trip, and was gone for a week and a half. And he got back last night. And they need time to miss you. If you're off work, don't check your email. Just be unavailable. They need time to miss you. So I may have a bunch of stuff when I log in the morning because he will go through all of his old email. There may be a bunch of stuff there. Um, did I tell you about the funny experience I had with the patent office lady? This was yesterday, and I can't remember if I told you about it or not. So I had called this particular lady at the patent office about a question I had. I can't remember if I told you about this or not. I think I told my son about it. Okay. So I have to call this specific person about a question I have about an application. See, what happened was, and I haven't had this happen in probably 12 years at least. One of the inventors died. Like, DRT, dead right there. Right after the application was filed, one of the inventors went tits up. Well, this inventor had not signed any of the paperwork they have to sign as an inventor. You have to sign a declaration. You have to sign an assignment. There's shit you have to sign, and this person did not sign anything. So my question for the patent office was, okay, this inventor's dead, so they're not going to be signing these papers that we have to turn in. How do I handle this exactly? So there was one person in particular that I had to talk to, and I left her a voicemail, a detailed voicemail the other day. Here's the application number. Here's the inventor's name. They are deceased. They're not going to be signing these papers. So what do you need from us? Because I submitted some stuff and it was rejected, but I don't quite know why it was rejected. So anyway, the person's name on the rejection is the person you really need to talk to. So I called this person and I left her a message with all the details. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you. Please call me back. And I left her my number. And then so Wednesday, I was actually up here. It was Wednesday at lunchtime. It was like 1 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. And I was up here. I had a little salad, and I don't know what possessed me to do it. I took my salad. I know what it was. My younger son was up. He was being noisy on the Xbox. So I took my little salad, and I came up here with my salad and something to drink, and I was sitting up here eating my salad in my room, and my phone rang, and it was the lady at the patent office calling me back, returning my phone call. Oh, cool. So I answer, hey, this is so-and-so. I'm returning your phone call. I said, oh, thank you so much. So then there's this silence, and she goes, okay, so what did you need? I said, well, like I said in my message, we had an inventor die. Okay, what's your application number? I said, I don't have it in front of me right now. She goes, well, I can't help you if you don't know the application number. I said, well, it was in the message. You said you just listened to my message. Yeah, I just listened to it. I didn't write anything down. I listened to it sort of. So I need the application number. Well, it was in the message I left for you. Well, I didn't write it down. So if you'll just give it to me. I said, I don't have it in front of me right now. Oh, well, I can't help you then. So, call me back when you have the information. Damn it. So I got off the phone with her. I picked up my salad. I picked up my drink. I went downstairs, set my shit down. Like, my salad's going to get nasty. It's going to get squishy. My drink's going to get warm. So I get on my computer and I look up the application number and the date we filed some stuff and blah, blah, blah. I was calling her back within less than 5 minutes. She didn't answer the phone. I think she just dropped the phone and ran away. So I had to leave her another message. This was Wednesday. Never got a call back from her. She didn't call me today. I'm going to have to try to call her again tomorrow. Like, why did you call me without any information? I gave you all the information. I gave you everything you needed. You said you just listened to it. Why would you call me completely unprepared to discuss this with me? And even if I gave you the application number, how does that help you exactly? What does that do for you? I'm explaining the problem. I need you to tell me what we need to do. What does it even matter what the application number is? It shouldn't matter. It is a non-provisional application. What do I need to do? Well, I need the application number. I can't tell you. It's like it's a secret or something. I hate dealing with the patent office. I swear. I hate dealing with it because it's always something like that. It is always something. So I'm going to have to try to call her again tomorrow and see if I can. I'll have the application number before I call. But when I left my second message, I left all the same information again. The application number, the filing date, the attorney's name, the inventor who died, blah, 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 blah. No callback. No callback Wednesday. No callback today. I'm going to have to try again tomorrow, I guess. Like, it's like pulling teeth to get anything out of them sometimes. Like, they are not very helpful. They are just not helpful. So, anyway, I'm going to try to do that. So, moral of the story is, if you filed a patent application, please don't die until you get to sign everything. Like, can the Grim Reaper just hang on? Can you just sign this right quick before you kick off? Just put your name right here and right here. Thank you. It'd make my life a lot easier. But no, now I got to figure out how to deal with a deceased inventor. Yeah, but fortunately that does not happen very often. It's a pain in the ass when it does. But I did have that. I've had this happen one time before, but I don't have any of that old paperwork. I don't even remember what we did. And even if we were able to deal with it successfully then, that may not work now because laws and shit change. They change over the years, and how you did it then may not work now. So I need to know what to do, but they are not helpful. So yes, look forward to a video tomorrow. And the title is "We Need to Talk About Your YouTube Channel." It's very snarky, it's very petty, and I thoroughly enjoyed every minute of it. I don't make those kinds of videos very often, but when I do, I thoroughly enjoy it. It's usually when I'm just done. Like, I'm just done with this petty shit. So I'm going to be petty for a few minutes. I'm going to be petty in a video. I'm going to be a petty bitch and complain about shit. So I did that, and that's going to be the video that I put up tomorrow. Anyway, I'm going to go get a shower. I'm going to put my tomato up, and I'm going to get ready for bed because it is almost 10 o'clock already. But thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day. My little fan is so cool. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again soon.